Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Again with you, Omar from Brownsburg Motorsports. Today we have a 2018 Toyota Camry, and we are going to be diagnosing this code, throwing a check engine light P010064. That was P010064. It says mass or volume airflow sensor A, signal plausibility failure. So we're going to be showing you how to diagnose this code and fix it, and let's just jump straight to it. Alright, so the code shows mass or volume airflow sensor A, signal plausibility failure. So obviously we're going to start with a mass airflow sensor. We're going to check the power at the connector level, which is our mass airflow sensor is right there. And the connector for it, you just push the tab and it comes out right away. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit so you guys could see what I'm doing. I have my probe over here and I'm gonna check for signal. We should be getting, I think 3 of them are like a little bit under 5, so like 4.5. Let me see if you guys could see this. Let me zoom out a little bit more so you guys could see it more clearly. So I'm gonna check the first pin. Okay, that one shows 4.8. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. That one shows 4.8. Let me check the second one. That one shows 4.9. Okay, yeah, we should be getting like 4.5 to 4.95 volts. This one should probably be the ground. Yep, that's the ground right there. And the last one, and this is with the ignition on. Make sure when you test this with the ignition on. Anytime we're checking for electronics, 4.8 volt on the last one. Okay, so it's a 4-pin connector. We're getting roughly 4.7 to 4.9 on 3 pins, and ground on the last one, or the third pin. Pin number doesn't show the numbers, does it? Yeah, it does not show the numbers, but we're basically getting, like I said, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9 on 3 of them. One of them is ground. So now we know that we're getting power at the connector level. The next step would be putting the car on a smoke test to see if we have any vacuum leak or any air leak in the air intake system, intake manifold, in the hoses, in the PCV system, or anywhere whatsoever. So let me get that set up and jump straight to it. Alright, so to start our smoke test, we want to try and inject the engine or inject the car with smoke on the air intake hose level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove basically the air intake box, just to kind of give us more room and visibility. Plus it's not really hard to remove the air intake box. Just the car, I'm assuming the customer just had this engine bay cleaned up, so everything is like oily. Oh, here we go. That's 1, that's 2, that's the harness for the mass airflow sensor. We have a 10mm here, and the hose is attached on here with a clamp. So I'm going to use my hose clamp plier. Let's see if I can. Let's see if we can lock that. Okay, I can stay like that while I disconnect this and remove it. Okay, I already loosened the 10mm over here, by the way. So that one was loosened. Now this can go. I can put this on the side. Let me bring my cart here for parts, so that way we don't lose any parts. Everything stays here. I'm gonna remove the air intake filter as well, just in case we drop anything on it. All right, so our hose now is visible. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring my smoke machine. There we go. Right. Okay, then I'm gonna do this. But that's my setup right there. I use O-Tool. I'll put the link in the description for this machine. I've been using this for about 4 years now. It's been really good to me, honestly. It's been working. It has air mode and it has smoke mode. Basically, you just hook it up to the what is it called? To the battery. There is oil for smoke, specific oil that you could buy. I could also add that link for that in the description below. You hook it up to the battery power, and then you have this hose coming out from it. And then you have different tools to fit different sizes of hoses. This is always my favorite. You pump it up so it fits there perfectly, and then you just attach this. Before that, attach it though, let's turn it on, make sure our smoke is coming. Takes a second. There we go. I'm sure you guys could see the smoke. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and connect that over here. And now we're gonna observe for actual leaks in the system. Let me see if I can give you guys a better view. Now we just wait, you guys. Like I said, this will basically let us know if there is any air leak in the system, in the intake manifold, in the valve cover. One time I diagnosed a BMW had a crack in the valve cover itself, and so I gave it smoke on the oil filler cap location. So I removed the oil filler cap, stuck my machine in there, gave it air, and within like 10 seconds it was literally seeping out of a crack that you can't even see, even with the light on. It was very hairline crack. One time an intake manifold, hoses, so if any of these hoses have a crack or a pinhole in them, this will basically show you where that is coming from and help you in finding the right spot. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm starting to see smoke. Let me see. Okay, I'm seeing smoke from over here. I don't know if you guys could see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. I see the smoke right there. Alright, here we go. You guys can see it. Okay, so let's see here now. Oh. Okay, well, I think we found our culprit. It seems to be that our intake manifold has some silicone on it. Right over there, if you guys could see it. Wow, I didn't even see that earlier. But it seems that the smoke is seeping through from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop our smoke machine. And we're gonna remove this setup and we're gonna show what we're gonna do next. Alright, you guys, this sums up how to diagnose the code that we shown on our scanner. Now, that's not the only point where you can apply smoke test to. You can apply smoke test from where the oil filler cap is. So basically, you just remove the oil filler cap. Yep, you remove the oil filler cap. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I don't know if you guys could see. There we go. Alright, so basically you remove the oil filler cap right here, and you take take your smoke test machine. See here? Put it in there, you inject it with smoke, and you kind of just watch it. Other points. The main 2 points that most people usually do is for smoke test in general, or the exhaust, the valve cover, and the intake boot to the throttle body. Those are good points to test out for smoke leak or like for a vacuum leak. Now, to fix this properly, we have to replace the intake manifold. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a complete other video on how to remove and replace the intake manifold. I'll also share the part number in the other video, in the next video, for the intake manifold. I think this is a dealer item only. I don't think we're going to be able to find anything OE, at least. I'm not going to say aftermarket. I'm sure there is aftermarket. I would not use aftermarket personally, so at least OE or OEM. Regardless, this sums up the video, everyone. If you guys have any question, make sure you drop them in the comment section below. If not, stay tuned for the next one, and make sure you like and follow for more.